Joining us now is UNT political science professor Kimi King to help us sort out some of the results from last night. Okay, good morning. Thanks for being back with us.
Bet.
Are you surprised by the Republicans' very strong showing across the state? We're talking double-digit wins in some of these races.
Yeah, by any account, when you look here in Texas, while things did not change, that's to be expected. The Republicans continued to hold the statewide majority. But what is striking is the fact that the balance of power across the United States continues to hang in the balance this morning. That was not expected. Republicans did not have the night that they wanted across the country, but in Texas, they had the night that they had hoped for and that they campaigned for.
So that's across the state of Texas, but looking nationally, again, we heard about this potential for a red wave. How would you rate what Republicans have done so far with what the expectations were?
That just didn't happen in terms of what they were looking at. And I think one of the statistics that's interesting is to look at the governor races and the fact that there were 3 flipped governor races, although not in any part of the South, right? It is the case that right after a census, you can see some changes occur, but given the fact that the percentages were thought to be much higher for Republicans across the country, seeing Nevada, Georgia, Wisconsin, Arizona, all these states that have been at play since 2016 continue to be at play. We are still united about being divided in this country.
What do you see going forward? How are Republicans and Democrats now as we look to 2024? Our own Jason Whiteley said, hey, the race to 2024 really starts today. What can you expect from both parties?
So I think it will be in terms of thinking about the strategy of going into those states where they think that they can win. The thing that I think will be the most difficult for the Democrats is that by any accounts, if you look at the majority percentages of the Republicans here in the state of Texas, it was a drubbing for the Democratic Party. And it was most definitely a night of incumbents that held on. And that was true for the most part across the country as well, with a few key changes. But I think you're going to see Democrats need to realize that they have to shift in some ways to moderate the message. That certainly is going to be one of the outcomes from here in Texas, especially given if you look at the Collier race and the impact of that with Dan Patrick, but even Ken Paxton and Garza. I mean, those percentages are the kind of things that make that make Democrats in the state of Texas go, okay, what are we doing? Our ground game is clearly not working here.
Dr. Kimi King with the University of North Texas, appreciate the perspective both on the races here in the state of Texas and also nationwide.
We'll talk to you again soon, I'm sure.